Welcome back to Mideast In Depth, where we take a look at two viewpoints on Palestine across the media. Rami G. Khoury comments in Lebanon's Daily Star that Jerusalem today is more than a major symbol of identity and sovereignty for Israelis and Palestinians. He writes that Jerusalem is about the battle between Israel's attempts to Judaize the city after formally annexing it, which virtually the whole world does not recognize, and the Palestinian existence on resisting the Zionist efforts to control and own the land of mandated Palestine. He adds, the intense symbolism of Jerusalem for Palestinians includes two dimensions: the holy sites of the noble sanctuary, especially the Dome of the Rock and Al-Aqsa Mosque, but also the city as the capital of Palestine, even though a Palestinian state does not exist yet. If Jerusalem is allowed to fall to Zionist colonialism and become fully Judaized, the entire Palestinian national cause would have been dealt a fatal blow. He continues to explain that there's widespread sentiment among Israelis and some Western Jews that Palestinians are violent anti-Semites who want to drive all Jews out of Israel and Palestine, and that the Palestinian leadership under Abbas incites ordinary Palestinians to attack and kill Israelis. He adds, this is a bizarre thing for Israelis to say after they have been directly negotiating with Abbas and Yasser Arafat before him for 20 years now to achieve a two-state solution that sees Israeli and Palestinian states living peacefully side by side. And the journalist concludes, the historic struggle for the land of Palestine has now symbolically boiled down to Israeli settlers and soldiers with guns and Palestinian young men with knives, stones and cars trying to kill, dominate or expel the other. Moving now to Arab news, Abdulatif Al-Mulhim writes that the Palestinian refugees issue is the biggest obstacle facing lasting peace and any future one-state or two-state solution. He explains that unlike the thousands of displaced Syrian refugees, the Palestinians have been refugees for decades. It is true that many of them were forced to leave their homes, but many of them left under the assumption that they would return to their homes few months after the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. Now there is no light at the end of the tunnel. He continues, many so-called Palestinian activists put their own interests ahead of the refugees. What is more ironic is that since the time Palestinians started leaving their homes, it was a non-Arab or non-Muslim charity organization that ended up highlighting the issue of the deprived Palestinian refugees, the Catholic Near East Welfare Association. He adds, the Middle East now has more than 5 million Palestinian refugees who are completely forgotten and lost among the other millions of refugees and displaced Syrians, Yemenis, Libyans and Iraqis. So during any future peace negotiations between the Palestinians and Israelis, the issue of the Palestinian refugees must be given the utmost importance. And the writer concludes that without ending the agony of those Palestinians, there will be no solid ground for lasting peace. The refugees or their ancestors did not want to become refugees in the first place. Time and money is running out. For more updates, please visit levant.tv. And subscribe to Mideast In Depth on iTunes. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.